Assalamu alaikum, brothers. I did decide to take down that video. Khalid's words were inspirational to me. I watched the video now with a clear mind without the whispers of shaitan in my ear, and I realized I could have told people my story, but I could have conducted myself in more of a way more well-mannered person. And I got to realize that now that I am a Muslim, I'm representing 1.5 billion people on this planet and a religion that is under fire from many countries for being extremists, even though it's such a small percentage. We really have to be careful these days. So let me tell the story of why I think what happened. I am 6'4", 230 pounds. I was deaf to the age of 6, and inshallah, they got my hearing back. But I've always retained this very deep voice. So I walk up to the counter, and yes, I have shaitan, I know, whispering to me because I have anger, and I don't usually have anger like this, but I already walk in angry because I'm upset at two things. One, the report doesn't tell me where I need to go, and the man who wrote the report up, who we have history, has never liked me. So let's get to that. He has never liked me, but I forgave him. In the Quran, we must forgive, not just forgive and forget. Forgive. It's gone. It's dusted. It's gone. I actually reintroduced myself to him when he acted like he didn't know me. I said, TC, it's me. It's Ellsworth. Don't you remember me? And I showed him the deepest respect. And he just showed me the simplest respect. Not a problem. So then I leave there. And I realize that coming home that the reports are all wrong and that he had I as I was leaving I heard him on the phone saying, "Oh, I just want to let you know something because this is where I have to go to meet the doctor about my foot." He said, "Mr. Ellsworth is a security alert." And I'm thinking to myself, this is not in my medical files. He's taken it upon himself to say I'm a security alert. But I didn't let it bother me. I walked out. I thought on it all night. I woke up in the morning without a clear head. Shaitan whispering, telling me to go there. So I go in there. Now picture this. This very nice lady sitting there. And I naturally sound like a loud person. I can't help it. I'm 6'4", 230, and I was deaf. And if you're deaf, all you hear is bass sounds. So I never went through puberty. I had a deep voice at the age of 7 when I got my hearing back. So you got this 6'4" man standing there with a deep, loud voice like he's yelling, but he's not yelling. He's just speaking. And he's asking you two very important questions. One, why was the staff person on duty incompetent and not telling me what doctor to go to and calling me a her instead of a him? And why is there a security alert on me? She said, "Okay, sir, have a seat. I'll look." She actually said, "Okay, sir." She says, "I looked at that too, and I don't know why either, because she was there the day before, and we had a really, really good conversation. In fact, two nurses working there sat in the room with me for 55 minutes and we were just talking about life and everything. And they thought I was such a wonderful person. And we gave each other ideas about books and movies and other stuff. So, and they give surveys, and I gave the staff a 10 times. I said, and one of the ladies who I didn't get to really personally meet, so she said I can give that a 10. I said, you can give it a 10 times 1,000. That's how well treated I felt. And then to walk out to hear him say I'm a security threat. And then I looked at my papers and I didn't know where to go. So I decided to go back there and address two issues. One, why would he tell a place I'm going to I'm a security threat? And two, I don't know what doctor to see. And why did he refer to me as her instead of him? Unless he was trying to get a rise out of me. That's shaitan for you. So I handled it, I thought, accordingly. And I think I still did. What I didn't handle accordingly was the video I made. I think it was a couple of factors. One, my height and size. Two, maybe the kufi. I'm saying maybe. And then three, just that, imposing, looming figure that maybe she felt threatened, honestly felt threatened. Even though she's, inshallah, man, God willing, I am telling the truth in Allah, and Allah knows only that I would lie. She said, I'm wondering the same thing because she found me to be a very pleasant gentleman from the day before. So I wish to retract everything about BHS. Muslims, if you want to go there, please go there. They are actually very good staff. I think it was the way I carried myself. And the way I carried myself, maybe unintentionally, intentionally, things went sideways. I ask for forgiveness in that. Assalamu alaikum, brothers. And thank you, Khalid, because you really made me rethink my conduct on that. And all help from all brothers could help right now because, as you can see, I'm still bedridden. I get up to make sure I shower, put on a new white tee, and I like this red coat because I'm not trying to be materialistic, but I like it with my red kufi. So I'm actually going to go clean myself now because I have my Quran wrapped in a clean cloth. I know, you must be cleansed to touch it. I've always been farsighted, which means you can't read up close, and the Quran in English has small words. I actually went out and got me some glasses so I can read my Quran correctly. I've been reading the introduction over and over because I was told to do that a lot, to really read the introduction a lot. So I'm doing that right now. Any advice from here on in, I will take to heart, good, bad, whatever it may be. Assalamu alaikum, brothers.